It's the beginning of a new vlog, as I am out at the tower site right now and trying to figure out why one of 3.5 is not coming through. So I'm going to power everything down and then turn it back on, and hopefully that gets us back. I have a feeling that the transmitter is just frozen right now. It's been really cold here in Madisonville, and then you put the snow and stuff like that going on too. So hopefully when it starts to warm up, we'll go back to normal. But I'm just going to see if there's anything I can do real quick. So I drove out here. Come along for the ride. You see, we're out here in the country. There's the jail over there. You can see the water dripping maybe. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, it is bright out here. The sun is right in my face. And I need to get inside. Came inside and saw this web right here. That would be a bad day walking into that. Looks like I took out the web population over here. Gross. So yeah, everything is on and working the way it is. That radio feed is what we sound like on the air for the most part, and it does not sound good. So yeah, it just comes down to a frozen transmitter. Pretty sure that's what we're dealing with right now. I guess we just have to wait for it to start to warm up. It's supposed to be in the 30s tomorrow, so I'm hopeful that we'll be back to normal soon. So the station's still not back up 103.5 from my clips from yesterday. This is now Wednesday, and I'm in the front studio and being blinded once again. Let me turn the camera around and I'll show you what I look at as I'm trying to concentrate on things here on the production computer in the front studio. This is what I get blinded by. When the sun, so it is 10:03 a.m. and the sun is at the perfect angle. I got to put the headphones there to block out the sun because it just reflects off the counter. I don't know who designed this front studio, but it was not with the thought of the sun existing on this, in this world. So the snow is starting to melt. Started to melt yesterday a little bit. And so I think some of the schools were canceled again today due to road conditions. Some of the rural highways and such in Webster County were not looking too hot, or even Western Hopkins County, for that matter. But it's supposed to be 30 today, or somewhere around there. So I anticipate more. You can kind of see the drops from the roof. So snow is melting right now. And hopefully with 40s and 50s around the corner next week, we won't have any more snow the rest of the winter. Knocking on wood. It is Friday, birthday day, January 19th, 36 years ago the day I was born on this day. As it is cold again, 20s, snow on the ground, I don't know if you can see that. More snow on the ground, snowing currently. I don't know if my camera's gonna be able to pick up the snowflakes falling in front of my face. Got snow on the vehicle. But yeah, it is snowing again. You can see it. All over the place. Near the back door. More snow. Let's get through another day. Filling in for my news guy, doing news, obits, on top of my regular duties. So, here we go, we're back in the building. Get the snow off my shoes, and here we go. So about to do some production news, obits, weather, and then I gotta do my show a little bit later on. But I've been asked by some people, do you do anything on your birthday? And I might go, I think we're going to a hockey game this weekend. But if my birthday falls on a weekday when I'm typically at work, I don't take the day off. Like, it's just another day of the week for me. I'm sure a lot of you can relate to that. Like, you don't get very excited for your birthday. At least I don't anyway. I appreciate people who acknowledge me and stuff like that. That makes me, feel good in that regard. But I don't do anything special, typically. When my birthday falls on a weekday when I'm typically working, I just don't get too excited enough that, I need to take it off for any reason. So, it's snowing here. A lot of people probably took the day off because, school's closed and things of that nature. But I'm one of those that I'm at work right now. Got my emails up for some new stuff at the moment. So I'm going to record some things and get through the day. So I'm going to give you a little glimpse of what it's like when I'm doing news. So this is my obituaries. I got to add an obit here today to what I currently have existing already. But I put together some news. And so, this is just so when I say I'm doing news, like, I'm legitimately, like, reading news.
Filling in for Voice Tate, I'm Trevor Rice. Hopkins County schools will be closed for Friday. They're going to an HCS at-home learning day 5 tomorrow. In conjunction with that, the Hopkins County Central North Hopkins girls-boys doubleheader basketball games tomorrow evening have also been postponed. People are still talking about Madisonville's low crime rate. During this week's City Council meeting, Mayor Kevin Cotton reported that the crime rate is at a 20-year low.
That is great to see the fact that we have a low crime rate that helps us as we're recruiting new businesses, new manufacturers, and new families to move the community.
Some encouraging news came in from the Green River Area Development District during the 2023 open enrollment period for Medicare Part D. State Health Insurance Assistant Program counselors in the Grad region helped beneficiaries save well over $500,000. These counselors help Medicare beneficiaries compare available prescription plans to find a plan that best fits the client's needs. In Washington, D.C., our junior senator believes Dr. Anthony Fauci should go to prison.
And that pretty much wraps that up. Halfway through my news, and I'm already, just like, I'm here, I'm doing it, and obits now. Let me show you what this sounds like.
Time now for the obituary.
And I had to speed it up slightly.
Will take care of the arrangements for Barbara Ann Weld. The 75-year-old Dawson Springs resident passed away Tuesday at her home. A memorial service will be held at a later date. Reed Walters Funeral Home will take care of the service for Georgia Marie Underwood Bullock.
So you want to talk about depression? That is the definition of depression. You hate reading obituaries. I don't like reporting on negative things. If anyone knows me, I enjoy positive talk. Like, anybody who watches my stream, anybody who talks to me on a one-on-one basis knows that I like to talk about a lot of positive things. Now, I do welcome discussion about some controversial things, don't get me wrong. But anybody who really knows me knows that I like positivity, especially when I'm streaming. We don't like to talk about too many negative things. Maybe some things that will, spark conversation a little bit. But yeah, that's about all I can tell you as far as that goes. So that right there, my friends, is a peek at what I'm doing here today, filling in for our news director. So I'm currently recording a show that airs Mondays, Boone in the Woods and in the Home. Shout out to Lisa. So I'm just recording that right now. I'm going to the front studio, and we'll do a couple of tracks up here in the front studio for today's vlog. Come along. Real quick before we go inside, don't tell Fallon. I may or may not be jacking some candy. So we'll record a couple of tracks here on the day's vlog. So we'll go ahead and do that. Hopefully everybody has had a warm week, a better week than what we've had here in Western Kentucky. So we're going to talk about anniversaries right now because we celebrate those every single month here on our station. So let's go ahead and dive into that. It's still rock and roll to Billy. Still rock and roll to me, and hopefully it's still rock and roll to you. Billy Joel on your Friday here on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL as we work through the rest of your Friday here. And guess what? We are celebrating anniversaries here on our stations, and you can go to our Facebook page, 1069 WTTL. Give us a like on there and share your anniversary couple with us. One lucky couple at the end of the month will be recognized for a chance to win a large bouquet of flowers, thanks to Exotic Florist and Gifts off South Main Street here in Madisonville. Good luck and happy anniversary to all of you couples celebrating. Is it cold? Yes, but hopefully you're keeping each other warm inside and maybe watching a movie together if you're celebrating the anniversary, maybe today. Going on after CCR. Who will stop the rain? Rain has been the least of our concerns this week here in Hopkins County. Just saying. Creedence Clearwater Revival, or they also go by CCR. We'll just call them CCR here today. Who will stop the rain on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL? My question is, who is going to stop this cold and the snow that we keep getting here in Hopkins County? That is my question for this Friday. As we're getting closer to the weekend coming up, Joan Jett and the Blackhearts. I have your flex song coming up here in just a moment. Who is it? I guess you'll just have to stick around and find out who it's going to be. Here's the Bare Naked Ladies in 1 week. Good afternoon. Classic Hits 1069 WTTL. Talking about date nights right now on this next one. This ought to be interesting. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts on your Friday. I hate myself for loving you on Classic Hits 1069 WTTL, which is something you guys might end up saying if your significant other makes you want to do this, or makes you do this. Not want to do it, because you're not going to want to do it necessarily. Unless, of course, you're a dancer, then, you know, it could be. But 44% of women agree that the perfect date night includes dancing. Are you a dancer? Do you prefer dancing? I've seen some cases where the guy prefers to dance and the woman doesn't. But I think in most cases we can agree that the woman is the one who wants to do the dancing. And the guy has kind of forced into it at that point. And so I guess if you want to make the perfect date, gentlemen, maybe get up off the couch and dance with her. Try it. I don't know. Or just take her someplace nice to eat. Maybe go out for a movie. That seems more enjoyable to me. Or even going for a walk. Going for a walk at a nice location. Try that as well. So that's going to wrap up today's vlog. I appreciate you guys watching. It was kind of a mix of just about everything. I'm hoping that next week when we get some 40s and 50s here in Madisonville, everything will be on the up and up and I won't have to deal with that anymore. I have a vlog that'll be coming. I think I'm going to do some more recording while at a hockey game. So I'm going to be going up to Evansville again this weekend to see the Evansville Thunderbolts. So I'll have some clips from that, maybe on the tail end of the weekend into Monday. So be looking out for that vlog. Maybe some high school basketball coming up this next week as we try to get back to a normal schedule here at WTTL. Everyone's been closing up shop. Freezing temperatures. I'm dealing with shower issues. Came home last night, which would have been Thursday night, even though it's not last night here on this vlog, Thursday night, and let's just say I think we broke a valve or something, and I got home and the water was running in the bathtub. Fortunately, was not coming out fast enough that we had overflow or anything like that. So that was the good news on that, but unfortunately for the landlord, they have a repair cost and apologies that we ran up the water bill slightly. Be good to one another, and we'll see you back here in the next vlog. Give a subscription if you're new to the channel and you're watching this video for one of my videos for the first time. Subscribe, follow, like my videos as well. That supports me. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll see you back here in the next one.